Hey y'all, what's going on? Let me put my banner up before I get to going. Y'all, please like as you all are coming into the room. I'll give y'all a few minutes to get going. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all this morning? This is not a hot topic. This is strictly love and marriage Huntsville because I think, I just didn't get everything out I needed to say. And I have been looking at it. Hey, love, laugh, love. How y'all doing? Oh, I need to get this stuff. I It's just some other stuff we need to talk about. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come in. A few minutes more for people to come in. I know this is just real quick. Hey Candy. This is just real quick. Let me drop a link. I know when I drop a link sometimes it goes over and I don't plan to go over because I gotta get out of here today. But we got to talk about this before I get on the plane, child. This is imperative. Hold on. Let me add this. Hey, honey. Hey, Latrina. So, we got 11 people in here. Y'all make sure you like as you come in. And, oh my goodness. 18. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Y'all. I know, Candy. I know, honey. Good morning, sweet Jane. I know Ken had a lot of people hot. I thought Ken was wrong, but let me go to my photos so I can. Hey, so let me go to my photos so I can just stay on task because I know I get off task so fast. Because okay, let's get into it. All right, here we go. So let's start at the beginning. Oh, sweet Jane. Sweet Jane, that's why I'm here. The whole Marquez thing is the reason I am here. But before we get to that, so we started off the show, Mel and Trish. A lot of people's like, oh, somebody told me I was a narcissist or I was egotistical because I said Mel shouldn't be talking to Trish about Martell. I feel like that was very produced. I don't feel like Mel cares what Martell is doing. I feel like that was just produced and it gives off, why are you talking about Martell? But she did what she did. Trish slithered her way through that conversation and she invited Mel to the party. Okay, that's done. Next, we have, I think, Ken and his friend, right? So, Ken's friend telling Ken, like, if this doesn't work with Marquez, then, y'all need to get something else going on. I don't necessarily think that Ken can do that. I don't think Ken has the wherewithal to tell Trish what to do with her husband and her children's father. But I also think Trish is weak. She has no backbone because why are you sitting here trying to run this right here? You can't do that. Yeah, the storylines are definitely lacking. And we're going to talk about the storyline because I got something to say about a storyline. But, okay, in that scene with Ken and his friend, I go up for Ken in that scene because Ken was like, he better be at this party. We want him to be at the party. This is for his children. We don't want to not include him. We want him to be there. Right? And he was like, I'm just here. Now, when he said, I'm here to assist, that's egotistical for him to say, like, I can help you be a better father. Okay, Ken, whatever. That wasn't what I had to talk about. I don't want to talk about Trish setting up. Let's talk about Destiny over to Trish's house and the notary Amber over there. Hey, Call Me Entertain. Hey, Shakura. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Y'all, first of all, let me say this about Destiny. And let me say this about Sunni. Sunni is nowhere to be found, right? Do you think it's setting in now with Sunni that these people used her and her husband as a storyline in a way to give Destiny a job. That's what I think. And I mean, I hate to say, I've been sitting here thinking, I don't know why that popped in my head, but you got Sunni sitting at home without her husband. You got her sitting at home, no husband on Christmas, no husband for the New Year, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, April showers bring May flowers. June school is out, and July the 4th. You got that girl, and Juneteenth, my bad, Juneteenth and July the 4th. You got this girl sitting at the house by herself, trying to make her something to do, hanging out with her friends, going to get her hair done. She's trying to stay relevant. You brought this girl on this show to give Destiny a storyline, and now she's nowhere to be found because, real talk, Sunni has, what the hell Sunni gonna do on the show next season? Sunni can't be on the show. She knew if Sunni knew it was for a storyline, I'm gonna tell you right now, she had no idea how they was gonna throw her to the wayside, because you have to know they have thrown her to the wayside, because now Destiny has moved on with Lance. They don't even talk about Sunni no more. Ain't nobody said, have y'all seen Sunni? Mel, have you talked to Sunni? Sunni came off that trip, and that was it. We have not seen her anymore. And now this girl is at home by herself for a weak storyline that made Destiny look crazy and kind of her look crazy too. Then she gets on the internet and crashes out, makes up with us, introduces us to these people. I feel, hey, Britt. Ooh, Britt. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me do a side note real quick. Britt, let me tell you something. Honestly, I am going to talk about that airport story, but it's going to be on December 29th. When I tell you I can't talk, because I got in trouble yesterday. Oh! Girl, I'm too old to be getting in trouble. That's all I can say. I'm a little bit a woman of a particular age. I can't be getting in trouble, Britt, and you're not about to get me in trouble on this internet this morning. So, girl, just hit me in the inbox, child. I'll call you. We'll talk about it. Anyway, so I just feel like she just really and truly just what she was just used. Sweet Jane, honey, I wish I could. I wish I could. Tammy, I might need a timeout, but for a different reason. But anyway, so I was like, I feel like Sunni just got used. Honestly, I feel like she got used. I feel like now that she's sitting there, and now she's probably thinking about, I don't have a reason to go back on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, what is her reason? If she goes back this season and there is no husband, what is she going back for? Destiny not talking to her. Tisha and Kimmy act like she got the plague. Mel is the only person that would talk to her. Nell not gonna talk to her because of Destiny. And we got to deal with Marquez now. So I just feel like, even though she probably knew what was going on. Wait a minute, let me put this up here, because I agree with you. I don't disagree. Hold on, y'all. Only Danielle. So I don't disagree. She is a producer. She knows how this thing goes, 100%. But at the same time, I feel like Carlos sometimes keeps a lot of stuff to the chest, and I feel like he moves a little different. So he doesn't always let you know what he's doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like if you just sit back and really look at it, she's just been thrown to the wayside. I know. And I'm glad she has other endeavors, and I'm glad Sunni's doing what she's doing, and she just needs to continue with her Tubi, her homes, and all of that, and just wait for her husband to get home. Hey, Tasha. Okay, now that I got that out of the way. The fact that Destiny was over to the house while Trish was signing papers instead of letting us believe she was signing papers with that menu she was signing at the restaurant. Now she over here signing papers. Now I'm gonna tell you something. It's been a minute since I got a divorce. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's fresh off, but I went to mediation. Like, do you just do that separately? You have somebody come over your crib and without the other party knowing what's going on? That's not how that works. Yes, Kadava, that was a menu she was signing. Clearly, it was a menu or a pamphlet of some sort. But is that how that goes? I don't remember it going like that. I remember that both parties, unless somebody's in prison or something else is going on, they've been missing for a while, you can do it like that. But I don't remember you just having somebody come over your house and just sign something and just get a divorce. That is insane to me. And she still isn't divorced. Thank you, American Born. She still isn't divorced. Now, real talk, let me tell y'all what Ken said. Hold on. Y'all know I always got a little tea for y'all. I be trying to, child, I be working overtime trying to get this. Hold on, child, because I wanted to know. So I went on and I asked Ken the other day when he was talking about the scene. He said, no, when he was talking about some of his story and he was saying something how they played him. I said, please tell me how they played you. I said, because that was wild. He said, which part? He said, I didn't watch, just the clips they post. I said, OMG. I was talking about Marquez, how he came in asking for support as soon as he walked in. He didn't have no ice. He didn't have drinks. He didn't bring barbecue sauce, no ketchup, no chips, no dip. And I was like, I can't wait to do this review or whatever. And then I said, tomorrow, and I said, it better be some divorce papers signed. Ken said the divorce been filed in real life. He was going to contest it, Marquez, but once him and Marquez had to talk, he said Marquez is good now. So that means the papers have been filed, right? Girl, no, Tia, no. Listen. The divorce been filed in real life. He was going to contest it, but once we had our talk, he good now. So, how long does it take a judge to sign the papers? Okay, I understand they can come on site, but I'm talking about in divorce paper situation. He said the paper's been filed. What is going on? Now, we just saw her with the notary in the house. Now, when was this filmed? And then just the other day, he told me they've been filed. There's going to be no contest because they had a conversation. What is taking so long with the divorce? Not the dumpster. Wait a minute. Martrishkin can go into the... Martrishkin? I love it. I know, but they don't hang out. They're horrible. Hey, Too, what's going on? So now since I know that the divorce papers have been signed in real life, we just waiting for the judge, right? We're just waiting for the judge. So anyway, so she done had Destiny come over here, and I don't know if it's me. I don't know how you felt about it. Hey, S, good morning. Let me know how you feel about this, because Destiny's sitting here trying to tell Trish how devastated she about to be and how much she about to grieve about actually signing the papers. And I felt Trish on this. She was like, girl, I was hurt when he was back there doing everything that he was doing before. I've had 4 years to get over this, or 5 years to get over this. Hey, Cinnamon Swirl. So I'm good. And then Des like, no. Good morning, baby. Aaliyah. I just cannot understand why Destiny was over there in that capacity and trying to sit here and then Destiny said all that, and in the second breath, well, are you and Ken about to get married? Let me tell y'all something. The golden goddess, which is Trish. And if this make it to Ken, let me speak to you, sir. Trish is not interested in getting married. I am not saying she's not interested in getting married at some point in her life, but no time soon. Because when Destiny said, are you and Ken about to get married? And she said the ink hasn't dried on the paper yet. And then when she made the comment, I thought Marquez checked all the boxes and Ken checks all the boxes. And I have an anger problem and I can't communicate. Child, when Ken cooked Trish that birthday dinner and he was talking about marrying her and she never looked up at him, you know, for those of you who've been proposed to, engaged, married, and you're with the man who you love, if he mentions a ring around the tub, a ring around the roses, whatever they got to do with a ring, you are locked in. Trish held her head down that entire time. I don't know. Ken, sir, as a woman, we already know how we feel. We worse than men, right? We fall in love and we're ready to fall in marriage. We're ready to fall in babies. We're ready to do all of that. Trish does not give me my man. No, Melanie, no, she does not. No. Because that is crazy to me. And then in the next confessional, she told me I did do better. I got Ken. So it seemed like Trish just using these men like this. Like she just, okay. And then for her to say she gets mad at Ken because he doesn't get upset enough. Or what did she say? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she said. Because I thought, and I agree with Destiny, it's something wrong with you. You crazy as I don't know what. Girl, we're gonna get to the speech to you. Just hold what you. I hope you're not rushing, because we're gonna get to the speech. Because I got to get through this right here. Because this was insane to me. When she was like, I get mad at him for not. Here it goes. Hold on. Is this a review? I don't need a review right now. How did she say that? She was like, honestly, I get mad at him for not doing that. Like, not doing what? She's just in the marriage. It's okay not. 100%. I agree with you 100%, Carmen. Trish, not only is she just in the marriage and it's okay for her to wait, she's not getting married because she does not see it for Ken like that. I don't think she does. Now, Ken has swooped in here. He has helped her. He seems like he's gotten her to a better mental space. But if you remember when they were talking, like when she first came on there, Trish doesn't trust. She does not trust at all. And when she was talking about how the reason that she's like this is because of her and Marquez, and that's what she's messing up. Because Ken is probably the best thing for her, but she can't let him be his 100% because she's looking at him like he Marquez. She's waiting for him to pull some Marquez on her. And that's not fair to Ken. That's not fair to nobody. We can say how Ken is. He was wrong for his speech. But at the end of the day, Ken is Ken and he is not Marquez. He's done more for her and them kids than Marquez has. You see I hate to jump to this, but you see Marquez came in there with nothing in his hand for his kids. The least he could have done was buy his. I have to say this. We don't know what he did because we're just watching what we see. But what we see on TV is what we talk about. And you didn't even, Marquez, come to the party with a gift for your son or your daughter. Now, you could have already gave one in real life, but on this TV, Sir, you were a guest. Even Kimmy bought something to drink. Mel bought a gift. And these are your kids. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me stay on task. Hold on, because I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for. So let me just stay on task. I'll stay with my photos. So then what happened after that? Oh, y'all. Tisha and Marsau at the Black. Baby, when I tell you that Marsau has done a lot of stuff to Tisha. Is the sound off? Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Marsau has done a lot to Tisha. A lot. He has really embarrassed her a lot. A lot. A lot. The Vegas situation was embarrassing. The 20 women were embarrassing. A lot. But baby, when I tell you the straw that broke the camel's back was how he leaned back and lit that cigar and said, Mel text me. Baby, I was like, I had to stop the TV. I said, wait a minute. I said, did you just sit there and tell Tisha that? Tisha almost choked on whatever it was she was drinking. Yeah, Mel text me that she gonna come by. Mel text you. She text you for what? Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I would have took that glass and went right upside Marsau's head. I'm sorry. We off the show. Because this is a DV situation at this point. So you can go on and put us in the group. You can go and put us in that mugshot group chat because I got one today. Because how you gonna sit here and tell me casually that the girl that I halfway am jealous of and kind of feel like you might have something for because the people are saying it, just text you? He said it so casually. Tia, it was real quick. I just popped on. You're not late. You're not real late. That if you do the replay, you can fast forward real quick. Girl, Tisha was thrown out of her rocker. Like Tisha could not get herself together no more that day. No more. She couldn't get herself together no more that day. What she want? He was like, she want to talk to us. And anyway, how's their relationship with? Before I get into that, how Marsau don't know what his son being a senior got going on? Me and my daughter's father live in two different places. He is aware of pictures, senior packets, all that. I am aware. How you just don't know that? And y'all supposed to be living in the house together. And he told her to keep me abreast of that. Child. Anyway. Tisha said, what we want to talk about. Marsau said, well, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I mean, she was like, we're cordial. And then, like, women, I saw, Color Me Entertained said, hold on, let me see what she said. Let me get to it. I think you was talking about the flashbacks. Baby, when they did them flashbacks to all that stuff Mel was talking and Marsau talking about, well, every time Mel and I talk when we leave, we leave in a good place. I know Tisha wanted to fall apart. There's no way. Those are Tisha's kids. There is no way. There's no way I could have handled that. Then Mel walks in. Tisha like, hey, yo, my goodness. He sure did say that, 100%. Them Tisha kids, I just happen to be their dad. And people need to understand that we remember all the stuff y'all say. We remember everything. And if somebody forgets, it's always somebody to help us to remember. They need to understand that. Baby, Tisha was fit to be tied. And then I'm going to tell y'all something. Even though they had that conversation. But what got me was, did y'all check this out? When Mel said, Marsau, Marsau, I gave you my new number. I was like, Mel! You and Marsau have double team Tisha. Like, Tisha is going to fall out in the car. She cried in the car. I know she cried in the car. I know she did. I know she did. I know she did. You know what, sweet essence? I was wondering that. I didn't pay attention like that, but I was like, something looks different. Something looks off. Child. Child. Honey, when Mel said, yeah, you know, Marsau, I gave you my new number. I was like, Mel, don't say Tisha is going to lose her mind. But then she talked about, what Martell said. Martell shouldn't be texting Mel about this kind of stuff. Martell is a girl, though. We all know he's a girl. He's a gossip girl. Shout out to On the Rise with Jada. He is a gossip girl. And all I know is Tisha was sitting there just upset. But then when Marsau said, and he kind of didn't want to say it in front of Tisha about what Martell had said that Mel and Marsau had done. And Tisha's like, you remember when he said that you had been with Mel? Tisha, what are you talking about? Why are you bringing up that memory? Why are you unlocking that? That is insane. We ain't got there yet, honey. We have not got there yet. We rolling. Miss Erica, we rolling. You right on time. Yes, y'all like this live. You please, like, it's 338 people. It better be at least 300 likes on this live, y'all. At least 3. Okay, so then Mel has pulled out the phone, the text from Martell. I'm trying to see. I can't read the text from Martell. But she has pulled out this phone with the text from Martell. Tisha is sitting here like, oh, that he always do this. But then peep the fact that Tisha said, Martell has been talking about our marriage for 6 years. And when you want to sit here and tell Mel, Tisha, that she's been disrespecting your marriage, while Mel was with Martell, she was with her husband. They're having conversations about it. Martell has told Mel everything that he knows. Mel knows everything Destiny knows, everything Martell knows, right? Because he has done that. That's why Mel was easily able to sit across from Tisha and tell her to get a babysitter and roll up to the bar. You know what I'm saying? Because she coming off of something Martell has said. And then Tisha talking about something, he been disrespected. Yes. He started the disrespect. Because if Mel didn't know you like that, she wouldn't know what was going on in your house. They've been at odds for a long time. And then, another thing is this, honey. You got to understand, these are Martell's friends. Martell is from Huntsville. These are his friends. 100%. And Mel just got caught up because they're friends. It is insane to me. So, okay. So, Tisha had to probably go get a drip after that. And Marsau's like, I'm so glad you came. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of stuff he was saying. And if I was Tisha, I would have been outdone. Yes, when Tisha talked about them BMWs, like, you know who said that? Marsau was going to get the BMW. What is it? Get the oil change. That's insane. So now we get to the party, child. Honey, the Golden Goddess them put lashes on. She's sitting here talking to Ken. She's talking about all this stuff. We get to see Ken's mom and his sister. They were really beautiful. And child, so she talked about him coming. And then she's saying, like, how did Ken not know until the day of the party? And I'm saying this is for the sake of television that we're watching on TV. That's all I can talk about. How is she just telling him on the day of the party that she got the paper signed and notarized? How is she just telling him that? Like, after Destiny left and wherever Ken was, when he came home that day, she should have been like, babe, guess what? I had Amber to come over. I signed and notarized the divorce papers. It's on and popping. You find out in the kitchen while y'all cutting up a charcuterie board. That's when you find out that, and it was the way he looked at her, because he leaned back like, what? No communication. She said that though. No communication. But how crazy is it for her to say, I think I'm going to tell him. Should I tell him today? No, you shouldn't tell him today. You already know how. Let me see. What's the good word? You already know that Marquez may get upset. I'll put it like that. Hey, girl. Oh, honey, yeah, I'm up. I am up. You, you, you can't imagine how this party would have really gone had you said that. Now, we don't know what's going to happen next week. But anyway, so they in here at the party. He's telling her, no, that would be stupid for you to do that. And then I don't want any drama here for our kids. And I know when he say our kids, that is triggering for a lot of people. Because, baby, what is Ken talking about? When has he been in the delivery room? What in biblical court has he cut? Ken, what are you saying, sir? But I appreciate him picking up the ball where Marquez has dropped it. Now, I know there's some things that's wrong, and I can say when it's wrong, but I like the fact that Ken doesn't know his place. I'm going to give y'all that. He does not know his place all the time. But the fact that he came in and he picked up where Marquez left off, I can give him respect for that. I mean, I think he needs to really read a book about how to be not even a step parent, but how to, be in this position. He could help. It could help him. But, child, let's get into it. So my next thing is Kimmy comes in. She brings a bottle of Grand Marnier. It looks like Nell and Chris come in. I don't know if she brought anything. And then they're getting food. They're talking. And Marquez walks in. This is what I want to talk about. I have made it to my point, and I hope y'all ready, because this bothered me so bad. Just so you know, you don't ever have to ask. Millichan, you act like you don't like Marquez. I don't have nothing for Marquez. Marquez is a dead beat. That's not alleged. That's me listening to what he has said out of his mouth. That is me seeing his post on the internet. I can't with Marquez. Like, he is okay. Let me go. Okay, so Marquez walks in empty-handed. The black bandit. I think he's a salamander. So he slithers in black. Then he got his boy behind him. His hands empty too. You ain't put in nothing on this party. Nothing. You put in absolutely nothing. Ken standing there with his boy like, here we go. Because he know it's about to be some BS. So Marquez walks in like he built the house, built the electricity, built the water poles. Just nothing. Sir. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I don't think I know y'all. I'm Marquez. Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna say this, just like I talk about all these new girls that come on these shows. You need to walk in and sit down. Go sit at the Love and Marriage Huntsville table and talk quietly to them. But you coming up in here like you done bought this whole party, this house, Trish and Ken. Did y'all see the interaction with him and his baby? Like, I knew it was something. And I was listening to another content creator, and she was 100 on the Rise with Jada. She was 100% correct. If my father walked in anywhere, the first thing I'm saying is, "Hey, Daddy." That's the first thing I'm saying. That baby walked past him like she didn't know who he was. And when he stopped her with his hands on her face, and it was the way he looked at her, because we are living in a culture now where we look at everything that a man does to his daughter, and that's his daughter, and I'm sure, and I know he loves his daughter, but it's not given that I talk to you, Daddy. It's not given that. It's not given that I'm glad you're here. It's giving, what are you doing? Did you get that? It was, thank you. It was shocking. I don't know if that was the same party. I know he had to give him, I know they said he gave him gas money to go to the graduation. I don't think this is it, but it could be. Did you see that interaction? And she was like trying to get away, like her leg was about to be kicked up, like she was trying to get away. It's given that you don't do all this stuff, y'all. I knew when he posted that picture on his Instagram with that rose in a bottle of water from the general dollar store. I knew then that it wasn't no communication. I knew then. Like, what is this? What am I gonna do with this? It's a forever rose, just like my love for you. Get out of here, daddy. Go away. Go far, far, far away. Okay. So then he does this, and then there was a scene where the baby was sitting down looking at him. Like when Marquez got in, his daughter was sitting at the table watching him just come in and do all this. Okay, let me keep going. So after that, oh yes, the way he grabbed her and then she held his hand like this, like I'm looking at the screenshot. That's what I'm looking at. Because this right here, the way I don't know, y'all. That just went right to me. I'm sorry. It was just something off about that. So then in the next breath, Mr. Come in and ain't put nothing in on it. Come on, y'all, let's go get a shot. A shot? I will give you a shot, sir, but you won't get none of this liquor. Come on, guys, let's get around. You just walked in. You don't even know who these people are. I know I shouldn't be talking about him because he's not my favorite person, and I know it's gonna come out wrong. I know it is. I know it's coming out wrong. I already know. So I'm sorry, but you talk about you gathering the people up to come get a shot. The good liquor, girl. I think they had. I want to say the Grand Marnier was up there. It might have been some tequila up there. I don't know. Hold on, let me get this down. So then, let me see. What's next? So then he want to sit here and make a toast. I want to just toast to all the dads and the parents, thank the kids and the wives. Or what are you talking about? You left the house. You left your wife and your kids. You got the nerve to toast to them? Yes, Crystal. Yes. Crystal, when I tell you, girl, I was in awe. I was in shock. I could not believe what was going on my TV. I just literally could not believe it. I had to run that back so many times. And I was like, I know you lying. I know you lying. I had to run it back. It's just crazy. Marquez definitely went off script. And look at his son right here. I don't know if y'all can see this. Look at his son right here. This is his son in the red cap. He is disappointed. Once again, you are disappointing me and embarrassing me at this party, at my graduation party. Come in and sit down, sir. Do you have your $5 to put in on this? So after that, Ken is like, you know what? Y'all say what y'all want to say about Ken. Ken has the patience of Job at this moment. Because I would have been like, if you don't go somewhere and sit down in my backyard with my liquor and my freshly cut grass and my pavilion in these chairs, and you ain't putting nothing in on this for your kids, you better go sit down somewhere. Security, you got to go. You got to go sit down. Matter of fact, party over. We're going to go to Marquez's place and we're going to go see what he got going on. That's what I mean, I'd have made a show. Party over. Everybody, let's go to Marquez's house. Because Marquez should give this party. These his kids. He don't want me in the picture. Let's go. It may not be Ken's complete place. I think, isn't this the place that him and Trish got together? Because she don't live in the house with him no more. I mean, She doesn't live in a house that she lived in with Marquez. I thought they got that house together. Missy Pete, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought they got their house together. If they didn't, they getting ready to get one. But it's not. I know whose house it's not. I know that. So then after that, Chris, Lance, and Maurice are talking. Hey y'all, can I get y'all together real quick? I just want to get. He didn't say. Chris didn't even know who he was. He didn't say hello. My name is Marquez. I am Trisha's husband, soon to be ex-husband. He said, hey, can I get y'all together? Some of y'all, I don't know some of y'all. You know he don't know Lance. He don't know Chris. He seen Maurice on the show. That's the only reason he know him. Yeah, it's a situation, you know, my Trish is with this guy and da 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 da, and you know he got the girl, he got the house, he got the kids, and you know he's straight. What are you talking about? Chris and me and a lot of us was so confused. Sir, what are you talking about? Why are you talking to me in 30 seconds about your problems? Yeah, you know, he came into her life. When he said something about licking like a lollipop, I was like, Marquez, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. Because you are out of control. Why are you pleading your case? Marquez came in season 9 trying to act like he didn't come in season 1. You need to slow down and go sit down at the table, sir. You need to be with your kids. You sitting here talking about how a man has come in and taken your kids on trip, helped them get cars, and they taking care of them. But you sitting around here talking to people you don't even know. We need to see you with your kids, salamander, man. I can't. Lord have mercy. I cannot. Y'all, I just. Oh. Y'all know how True T feel about Stormy. I hope that helps. Because that's me. That is where I am with it. Oh my God. So then he's still talking to him. And then he's talking about he got triggers. This is a trigger for me. Maurice looking like, wait a minute, hold up. What's about to pop out? What you talking about a trigger? What does that even mean? So you're not about to do nothing. Do you see Ken's, what is this called? The forceps? Do you see this? You would be a walnut when Ken get through with you. Ken can crush your entire head. That's why you got so many shots for Ken. I know we talk about Ken. I know Ken did not show up right. He doing too much sometimes. But they done made up now, child. They ain't gonna meet up in no alley. So let me leave that alone. Let me go. So he's still talking to her. Chris still confused. Lance confused. Yo, why is Lance on this show? This is what I'm talking about with Sunni. Lance has replaced Sunni because Destiny has shown up here with Lance. What is Lance going? What's going on, Lance? Because we got some questions for you, sir. Whose baby is that? Where did baby come from? And when you talking to Destiny, are you still married? These are all viable questions, Lance, because you standing up here on the mute challenge, and we need to hear from you because what is really going on? So then Mel walks in. Does Mel have some in her hand? I think, yeah, Mel had a bag in her hand. Mel walks in. Y'all, did y'all see how Nell, hold on. Nell, when Mel walked in, she didn't say nothing to Nell. Nell was standing there like, Mel, don't talk to me. I don't like that. Do y'all like that? You know when somebody have done you wrong and you know that they've done you wrong, but now they want to be your friend. I don't like that. I don't like that. Leave me alone. Just keep talking about me. Keep talking about me. Do your phone chats, do your group chats. Keep talking about me. Leave me alone. Child. Oh my God. So anyway, so Mel hugs Trish. She talks to her, and then Mel goes and makes her a plate. Because we know Mel gonna make her a plate when she gets somewhere. So then, not I think everybody has said this as content creators across the board. Trish and Marquez are the same person, right? They are the entire same person. Trish and Marquez got together in high school. So, their communication, analytic mindset was not, formed yet. So you can just imagine how, like, the way they were getting into it with Mel, I was like, what is going on? So Trish, as soon as Mel get her plate, she's like, "Ooh, that's your ex-husband? He knows my publicist. He came to my party." She said, yeah, he came to the party. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's him. I signed divorce papers, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to tell him today. Mel's like, no, crazy. No, dumb B, you not about to tell him that today? Are you stupid? You got a whole graduation party, going to the next grade party. You got your kids here. It's an audience here. And you know how off the rocker he is. You gonna sit here and tell this man in front of all these people that you just signed these divorce papers. Now, he thought he did his big one when he bought you that menu at that restaurant, but it looked like these were legit papers. It looked like it had her name and his name on it. Hey, Elvira. I mean, crazy. So Mel's like, "No, girl, you're not about to do that. That is insane. You're not going to do that." So then, after that, he comes in. He around here looking for Mel. He done slithered his salamander face over here to the place where the food is. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Now he feels like he is in the presence of a true player. Like he is ready to do his big one right now. He's ready to make Trish feel like him and Mel know each other and have a little chemistry of some sort. Nothing crazy, but just like, "Oh, hey girl, what's going on? I ain't talked to you in a minute. We catching up." That's how I got it. Then he talking about triggers, and you lead in. Mel has put a cheese and cracker in her mouth, and he said, "I know you and your situation with your ex. How do you handle when somebody else is in the picture with your kids?" Excuse me? We are not talking about that. We are not talking about that. And then that whole conversation. Y'all, I gotta find it because that whole conversation wore me out. I think I found it. That whole conversation wore me out. I'm gonna just get right to it. Hold on. This just wore me out. Give me a second. Okay, here we go.
No, I'm wait. Came here trying to be funny because he always asking for money to get around. It's been like this for years. Him needing money? You have to pay him alimony?
Whoa, wait a minute. What Trish said?
I told you I made him and Mama Moses with Melody. Yeah. With my PR guy. I got my divorce papers notarized the other day. Oh, so y'all signed?
I can't.
He doesn't know I got the papers for it. But he will find out.
You
today is not your baby stuff, Asia. No, not today.
Yes, they will be out.
He says about them. Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, Miss Nina.
No, I'm awake. Came here trying to be funny because he always asking for money to get around. It's been like this for years. Him needing money?
Girl, Trish said. Trish said Marquez came here trying to be funny because he always asking for money to get around. Sir, you asking for money to get from A to B, and you coming in here with all these alphabets flying out of your mouth, talking about men gather, I need support. You should be quiet and thankful. If it's any money that could come out of Ken's account, you better be thankful. Be thankful somebody is helping with your kids. Because you're not. Yes! Greg, hold on, y'all. Let's keep going.
You have to pay him alimony? Hell no. You think he gonna ask?
Y'all, if he fixed his mouth to ask for alimony, I would have to tussle with him. And then she told me I should ask for child support. Knowing, let me say this. This is a situation where she has the right to ask for child support, but she knows she won't get it. Aunt Natty, she knows she won't get it. We never. Oh, wait a minute. This right here, baby. We are one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? He would have to watch us on TV. He would have to watch me and his kids and Ken on Love and Marriage Huntsville before I gave him a copper penny to get anywhere. You got me messed up. And then you talk crap. Hold on. Let's just keep going.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and you haven't really met. I'm kind of going through my own emotions. This is my first time being invited over, so I ain't really. Okay. This is not his first time being invited over. I mean, like inside, like. He's been inside a couple times. He's been inside Xavier's room. He's been upstairs in Zara's room.
Now they sitting here trying to say who's the bigger liar. Who's the bigger liar? I'm sorry, this is my first time meeting you. I ain't never really been invited inside. Now she's like, no, Ninja. Oh, I wish I could talk the way I want to talk. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh. You have been invited over. Your children live here. Marquez trying to let Mel know that Trish lying. Trish trying to let Mel know that Marquez lying. Mel sitting here trying to eat her snacks. And they just babbling like they in kindergarten. He outside in the backyard. Yeah, exactly, Angela. I ain't never really been invited inside. She said you have been in the house. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, cause this run me hot.
You've been here a couple times. Let's not say invited. It's kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's a little uncomfortable. I met you one time, and I know your ex, and I think you know him too. Yeah. Now look, now wait a minute. Slow your roll, buddy. Slow your roll. I just met you for real. Why are you bringing up Martell? This is an event, for their children. You can say that for another time. So, well, how do you? Because you have children. How do you co-parent when you're dealing with people that might be your trigger?
How do you co-parent when you're dealing with people who might be your trigger? The boy just slithered into the food pavilion. Bring it. What? Yo, listen. I can't express how I want to express because he done made me so mad like he my man. I just don't know it. I can't even get the words out. What you mean? 3 minutes you met me and you asking me how do you a trigger? You are a trigger, Marquez. You are triggering me right now. Just being on my television. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. This is just crazy. This is not a conversation to have. And I'm like, Mel, sir, what are you talking about? I am trying to eat my cheese and crackers. What are you talking about? Hello, how are you? I'm Melody. Your name is? What are you talking about, Marquez? He is a slimy salamander. Proud Mimi, you know what I'm talking about. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, his skin gives me it gives salamander, amphibian. That's what he gives me, amphibian. Let's keep going. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
You know what? So the way to work on triggers is not be the trigger. That's why. That's why I use what I mean. Please do. So, like, some of the energy that she's been giving right here has been triggering, I'm sure, because I feel it. And I'm like, no, I speak in silent. He speaks out loud. You speaking real out loud right now.
Then she talking about I speak in silent. He speaks out loud. Mel said you speaking real out loud right now. But that's the problem, Trish. You need to get up and say something. And stop trying to hold on to his feelings. Because real talk, Trish really don't want to move on for the sake of hurting his feelings. because they've been together so long. You know what I'm saying? If you've been with somebody since you were 19 years old and you've been with them, married, had kids, lived, going through stuff, you have, it's something innate in there. That's a different relationship versus you met somebody, y'all talk for 3 years, you break up. Then you meet somebody else, you talk 5 years, you get married, you get upset, you come back together. That's totally different. She does not want to hurt this salamander's feelings. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
I told him, dude, quit putting my name out because it's going to piss me off. Haven't I?
Are you being triggered right now?
No. I'm just, don't.
I mean,
No. He knows.
Don't. Girl, put him out the house. He can't go. He needs to be with the kids. This shouldn't even be. I don't even know why production let this happen. I don't even know why that. Let's keep going. I'm out of. Oh.
are we having this moment? Is that what happened? I think I'm shot.
Wait, build up resentment. I mean, you know how they go about build up resentment. That's sexual. What you talking about?
Somebody was having sex, but it wasn't me.
Ooh, baby, the way these two right here going back and forth on their triggers, on their this, don't like what this, honey. You can definitely tell they were probably high school sweethearts because they know each other like a book. It's almost like they know what each other gonna say before they say it, so they ready for it. Because that was a whole just doop, 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 doop. But I went back.
Y'all. And that's another reason. Like, she knows him. That's why she won't go ahead and do what she needs to do, because she knows how he's going to act out. So Ken and Trish had to, girl, they so bad. Girl, let me you are not lying, girl. They are bad right now. And this is the last time I'm going to listen to this with y'all, because I had to delete it off my TV. I had to delete it because that bothered me. I don't even know why. I don't even know that man. People was like, you should interview him. I messaged him, but I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can talk to him. I can't talk to Marquez. I can't talk to him. Because I'm going to end up calling that boy a salamander on my live, and that is not going to work. That's so disrespectful. And what on that and what you disagree with? I can't with Salamander Sam. I cannot handle him. He is the worst type of individual. Oh, I cannot. I can't. It's just some stuff that I love y'all, and I will do whatever it is y'all need me to bring to you. But it's just some stuff I gotta say no. But let's keep going.
Stop eating though. I'm gonna keep eating while I watch the showdown.
Hey, everybody, can we meet up over here under the tent for a second? Just for a second. Hey, I promise y'all I won't hold y'all long. First off, we want to thank everybody for coming. This was amazing. We know you guys have a lot of things going, but we're glad that y'all came out here to celebrate our kids. We want to celebrate the parents, me, Trisha.
Now that's okay. Okay. I did interview Ken. I mean, I asked him. He hasn't said anything back to me, but I can talk to Ken. I can't talk to him because the question I want to know. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But anyway, Ken was 100%, 1,000% dead wrong, especially that moment when he said we want to, me and Trisha's kids, the parents, and Salamander Sam standing over there looking crazy, rubbing his moist skin. I can't, okay? Because Trish never looked up from the bottom of that cup because she knew this could be a moment. I understand we got cameras and people out here. This is my job. I'm at work. But he's already triggered. She's told him that. And now you know, Trish knows what can happen. 2 years do not equal out. Girl, 10 years don't equal out kids because they not. But I'm going to give Ken that. He has helped take care of them. And that's what Salamander Sam talk about. He take them on trips. Has Salamander Sam taken them on trips? No. Salamander Sam don't even take his kids to Atlanta. He comes to Huntsville. Fly to Atlanta. They got the Coca-Cola company out there. They got Six Flags out. They got all kind of stuff. You can go to the Trap House. You can go. It's all kind of stuff. I was just in Atlanta. You can go to the Jimmy Carter Library. It's all kind of stuff out there in Atlanta. You can take it with your kids. But what you're not gonna do is sit here and Sam is getting ready to blow. Hold on, let's keep going.
All y'all guys who take care of y'all kids.
Baby, that was it right there. All y'all guys to take care of y'all kids. All y'all guys that take care of y'all kids. He's not talking to Salamander Sam. He's not. Y'all may not like Ken. You don't have to like him, but you're gonna have to understand this truth. Salamander Sam is a deadbeat. And I don't want to hear nothing about, well, he was in a bad place. He left and went to Atlanta. That was not a good place for him to be when his kids there in Huntsville. For me, the reason I don't have enough for him is because when Trish said she lost her parents and her sister, Salamander Sam out of his mouth told Marsau, I couldn't be there for Trish because I've never had anyone to pass away in my family. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? You are her husband. Can you imagine your husband, your boyfriend, the person that you with, you lose some people in your life, and then he's like, oh, you doing too much. You a little too emotional. I can't really holler at you right now. I'm gonna go to my boy house. Child, let me keep going. I'm not. Let me keep going. Let me go, child. Let's go.
Around me, these guys, they teach me. I'm a younger father, so I still have a lot of learning to go. These guys right here, they help me. Hey, I'm the father.
When he slithered over there to say, hey, I'm the father, Trish got her whole nose was in that cup. I will say this. The episode could have only played that part and it would have been a better episode than anything else. I can't wait to see what these ratings look like. Ken, out of line. I'm never going to not agree with you on that. I'm never going to not agree with you on that. You are 100% right. Ken was out of line. Leave it to Trish should have been the one who had made that announcement. Trish should have been the one that stood up. She is the mother. The father is over here, and the man who has helped her take care of these kids are standing here. You should have been talking. You know you can't ask Marquez to say nothing. This ain't his house. He ain't bought no chips and no dip to this party. So he got to stand there with his mouth closed. Ken, you should have been there with your mouth closed because these are not your kids. And their father is here. So you should have let Trish handle it. That's who should have been talking. Trish should have been talking. Yes, Lonnie. Yes. And then look at women. Look at the kids. Hey, Tati. Oh my God, the children were so devastated. The son, now I don't know how the son is because the son is older, so he's been around, but clearly he left when the baby was a baby. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why she looked crazy when he grabbed her face, telling some hey, whatever. And then he put these little photos on Instagram. I ain't buying into it. I'm not buying into it. I'm not buying into it. I'm not buying into it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And then it was wrong. Trish should have been the one to have made that speech. It would have been shorter, and she would have been better in the right place. Instead of having Ken up there talking about my kids and to all the fathers who take care of their kids, Ken was dead wrong. Dead wrong for that. Oh, that was hard for me. Yes, Angela. Yes. The toast should have been about congratulating the kids. Xavier, you have done an exceptional job. You have graduated high school. We are looking forward to you going forward with your life and growing into the young, successful, productive man that we know you can be. Right? Even if Ken had said that, I'd have been cool with that because that's the truth. Oh my God. What's going to happen next week? Ken does not give Karen bonus parent to me. He gives performative. It's like he's fighting so hard to prove to Trish that he's not Marquez, so that she'll marry him. I do see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. I said, but I will say this: I don't think it's fair that Trish compares Ken to Marquez. I don't think that Ken would be a Marquez. I don't think he would ever do that. Now, I don't know why he feel like he don't want no kids, but he want to be the father of the year. But he told me that he didn't want kids coming up in this day and time, right? If you want children, you want children. I ain't gonna say nothing about that man not even have no kids because I don't know that. But that man told me that he don't want no kids right now. Tammy said, "How y'all feel about this right here? Do y'all agree with this?" I feel like she's using both of them. I feel like she's using both of them. Philly girl, yes. A menu at that restaurant. No, Tay. Child, she said Ken's trucking license is suspended. Allegedly. We're going to say alleged. Colum Entertain said Trish is playing in that man's face and he acts like he doesn't see it. When she said that she gets upset with Ken for not getting upset with Salamander, I didn't even understand that, right? And for her to just why do you think Trish let him say that like that? Why do you think Trish lets Ken do the talking that he does? Why do you think that? That's what I want. I'm with you, Yana. I'm with you. How in the world do y'all know this, honey? I don't put this out here. I said alleged. I don't know nothing about that man trucking license. Ooh. Hey, CEO. Because she's vindictive. That's it. All right, I'm gonna go with this one right here. LaPree said because that's her get back. That's her get back. She let Ken sit here and talk rough out of his mouth to this boy, and no Salamander Sam would change colors in a minute because he's an amphibian. I can't. I just can't. Okay, she said, "Yep, allegedly, but yep." Oh Lord. One thing the people you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Kim. One thing that people gonna do is investigate. The internet is gonna internet. That's it. That's it. 100%. 100%. She said, "I'm going on with you on that one." Hold on. Micah said another CC pulled up his dot information, but the CC didn't mention that the license was suspended. Okay. Okay. Yana said, "My thing is this: if she loves him like she says she does, he's a perfect partner for her. They have been together for over 2 years. Girl, why is she still married?" Let me say this: when we were filming Queen in the City, this conversation had come up again. Y'all will see it, but I can say this part. So we were, I think we've talked about this before. We were talking about how dating, separation and divorce. That was the title. And dating while you're separated and going through a divorce. I personally, me, I don't think anything's wrong with it. But I say that because it's my personal experience. Because I knew we were going to get a divorce. It was not one day that I thought maybe we would get back together. It was not one day that I said, you know what, I want to, for the sake of my daughter, I just really want to keep my family together. It was not one day I said that. I meant that from everything that was inside of me. I had to go. You understand what I'm saying? In order to be who I wanted to be, And I don't think it was selfish for me to do that because I wanted to show up as the best person I could be for my daughter. And I didn't want her to see me in a different way. I had to go. That's what I thought about. I thought about my child. I thought about my child. If I stay here and I am a shell of a woman, I don't want her to think this is okay. So I don't understand how Trish thinks this is okay. It was when I started dating like 6 months into my divorce because I was tired of going to dinner by myself and I was tired of not going out, you know. So somebody asked me out on a date and I said yes. It was just that. We went to the movies, we went to have dinner, and I had a great time. Nothing is wrong with that. But I had intentions of signing this paperwork. We just had to go through the motions. Granted, it was longer than I had planned on. It ended in mediation and it was done. But Trish, this situation she's in, this is crazy. Now, this is cheating. Because we all know that you done got up out the bed with Ken this morning while you got a husband in Atlanta. We know that. But my thing is, what is this doing for your son? And what is this doing for your daughter? That's what I think about. That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about. Because if it's my daughter, I'm thinking that she sees her mother still married and you have found another man who you have moved in the house with us. Y'all, I'm not even gonna let my baby see me in the bed with another man that's not her father. Do you understand? So you either can wait or you can sleep on the couch. Because I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to do that. That's just me. So I don't think. And then the son. What is that saying for the son? I ain't got to marry you. I don't have to marry you. And I could just do whatever it is I want to do. I can just talk to you. I can just do this. I can do that. You know, I can do things like that. It's just some stuff I'm not going to do. I would have to get a divorce for my children. If I'm not happy, if Marquez was not supporting her, if he left her, moved to somebody's house and talked about her, eventually moved out of the state, I'm coming to find you to sign these papers next week. 5 years ago. We're not going to be 4 years in, and now we done put this crazy mess on television. That is insane. I would love me getting a divorce. That never crossed my mind. I was like, oh God, no, I would never do that. When I got pregnant, I was like, oh, this is fantastic. My mother and father was together until he passed away. So that's all I ever knew. But when I realized that I was not happy, I tried to get happy. I could not allow my daughter to see me live like that. So what is wrong with you, Trish? And Carlos went out here, and I don't care what he says. He knew that girl was married. He knew she had a boyfriend. He knew they was living together because he wouldn't have put this crazy stuff on television. This is not cute. This is not cute. What Auntie Natty said. Hey, healthcare workers. Hey, everybody in here. I'm sorry. I'm on my soapbox, child. Yep. Said drunk Nick. But I just think that is crazy. Now, and see, Ken saying that he doesn't want children. That's it. That's why he don't want no kids. Because he is not trying to get Trish pregnant while she's married. And then you go have a baby for him. Now you got a baby with a woman who got a husband. And now you a daddy? Oh! That is sacrilegious. And everybody need to be arrested. It's crazy. That is crazy. You not about to tell me that man did not know anything about this. You telling me that you own Kingdom Reign and you know, and you do this, and you're this, and the third. But you let your producers go and find people who in these type of situations and put it on your show. Oh my God. He you know what? He's not. And I feel like Ken has a lot of patience. He's soft spoken, and Ken is definitely one of them dudes that you don't want to get upset. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like Salamander Sam, he knows that too. He knows I'm gonna go this far. I'm gonna do this much, but I'm not gonna do that much because it ain't gonna be nothing but pow, and then it's a wrap. It's gonna be over. He gonna be on the ground. It's going to be on the ground crazy. Insane. Not wait a minute. You're not I do not mean to laugh. I do not mean to laugh, but half of y'all are comedians. Girl, not stuck in one of those muscles. Ugh. I can't. Y'all. I think Ken will be a great person for someone else who is single, who wants to have a family, who's not married. I think he's soft spoken. I just feel like that for him. I mean, I don't know him. I don't know if you know him, but I don't know him. But what I see, the way I see it, I feel like he will be good for someone else. I feel like this Trish situation is like y'all saying, she playing in his face. She's playing them back and forth with each other. Yeah, single, no kids. Tori said he pulled the wool over my eyes. I think, okay, Tori, say this. He has been more than helpful than the children's father, right? He's been more than helpful. They done put all this on. He done bought these cucumbers and these little sandwiches, and then Marquez walking here don't have nothing. Now I'm gonna tell you something. We can go back and forth by Ken all day. I ain't got no problem with that. But that Marquez, that we can't go back and forth on. We cannot. We cannot, because he is the worst. I don't know. Trish is hooked up with this man because they've been knowing each other since they was in the incubator, and she can't let him go. And I don't know how this is not. I don't know how this is possible. When I say soft spoken, I mean he's not. He can talk. He can have a conversation, but you know he can get with it. Ken can get with it. Like, he has to have a lot of restraint. Ken know. Ken knows his strength. Yes. He said, I mean, he does like a woman in a relationship. He did clear that up for us though. That first woman he was talking about, she was married, she was divorced when he started talking to her, but she had a similar situation. But whatever it is, I just feel like Trish needs to stop playing with these men because Salamander is not all together. Ken does not deserve that. If Ken is giving money, buying cars and trips, you need to be more respectful to that man. And that's just across the board. Yeah, even if he's not trustworthy, if he giving his money, if he's taking these kids places, you're not even with the man. She ain't even been with Salamander for 4 or 5 years. I just don't believe exactly. This is exactly it. She doesn't love him. She doesn't. Because if she did, she would not have allowed him to stand up and make that speech. It ain't no way. There's no way I would have had. There's no way. Exactly, Honey Green. Soul ties. Soul ties. Child. Well, she needs to be saved because that Marquez wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing anything. And you see, here's the thing. When people show you who they are, believe them. When Marquez walk around that corner coming through that fence, that's who he is. Everything he had is who he is. Nothing. Okay? Salamander Man slithered in and it caused mass confusion. I can't with him. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. Hey, Jazzy. Not, not would she have taken this long. Yet, why is she still married to him? Why is she still married to him? And then you want to sit here and in front of Mel and then and then talk about him, make him sound bad. Then he comes up like, why are you still married to him? Why are we having this party? Let's have a party at the courthouse. Let's all pack up and go to the courthouse. That's what we having the party at. We're gonna have a signing party. This is over. Get the judge up. It's time for this to be over. I cannot. Wait a minute, y'all. Look what Mobby said. Mobby, thank you for being here, honey. Bless your soul. We just reviewed the whole episode of Love and Marriage Hospital, darling. Ken saying he's in no competition with Marquez. Not bullspit. You continuously run down what you've done for them versus the father. I will say this. I don't think he's in competition, Candy. And I don't mean like what you're saying. I mean, there is no competition. Did you see how Salamander Sam slithered in? There is no competition. Ken went to Sam's and bought them cucumbers and made them sandwiches. There is no competition. When Salamander Sam slips in, competition for what? There is no competition. There is none for him to be in competition with. You understand what I'm saying? There is none. Yes, I agree. I said, personality speaking, I said that in my review. I was like, what is wrong with Trish? What is wrong with her? And I get that's her disposition, like she's really on the edge and she's ticky and stuff like that. I get that, but it's all outside of that. Not even a car, Kimmy. That's what I'm talking about. It can't be competition when you have nothing to compete against. There is no competition. Y'all get the likes up. Let's get these likes up. Ken must prey on women with deadbeats. Now I'm gonna give you that. TA code, I'm gonna have to give you that because it's giving that. It's because it's easy to look good if you fool around here and you don't have nothing going good. It's easy for you to come in and get some Happy Meals and ain't nobody about no Happy Meals in the house. I'll give you that. 100%. I give you that. You're right. It's easy for you to pick up, buy a dance outfit when ain't nobody else buying no dancing outfit. You right. 100%. So that right there, we are going to agree with that. Ken must spray on women. I don't know that. Allegedly. Let's say allegedly because we don't know for sure. We're just talking about what we see on TV, right? That's all we can do. But it is easy to look good. Girl. Baby, because it seemed like it's just so easy. He's just not doing anything. He doesn't help with anything. Here's some electricity money. Here's some electricity bill money. He doesn't come around. He doesn't call the kids. Let me pay for these cell phones. He just will not do anything, and we need to get this fixed. Let me pay this house note. Yes, bring them on. Bring the kids on, honey. Bring them on. Tristan already gave us the blueprint. She already gave us the manual how to move. So we good to go. Oh my God. I think they all do. They all give those vibes off. I think out of the three though, Ken is the most sane one. Because Trish is not. I don't understand Trish. As a woman, Trish is an enigma. I don't understand, like, what is it that Superman, what is it? Uh, what's the doggone kryptonite? Trish is kryptonite for women because we cannot understand what her thought process is. Like, girl, what are you doing? Big queen, girl, I'm with you 100%. They need to get off my TV. 100%. You said no lies. You have said no lies at all. At all. Because what are you showing us? You got Yana. You got Yana over here ready, ready to go get her a kid. You know what I'm saying? If she hadn't been introduced to this, she'd probably be thinking different. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, Ken crazy. I wouldn't be spending all my money on the women and their ungrateful children. Now I don't know if the baby girl ungrateful, but Salamander Sam would make you think the son is ungrateful because he's like, Dad, they're calling me and they're asking me to say this and say that, and what's going on, Dad? Like, why is this? Why are they saying this about you? And we don't know that those conversations are true. Has Marquez has slithered his way on into Huntsville because he's supposed to be living in Huntsville now? Honey, Mika, shout out to Mika the Capricorn. Absolutely, you're correct. She is not. She is not. And if she does, it will be 2045. It'll be 20 years from now. 20 years. I feel like that. And I feel like this divorce is not going. If they come back with this new season and they still married, y'all got to take these people off our television because that is so stupid. Like, at some point, y'all got to stop letting people make you look crazy. Nowhere, Sylvia. Absolutely nowhere. Sylvia said black excellence where? Nowhere. Yeah, 2045. That'll be about it. Yana is the MVP for today's live, people. Yana is the MVP. There's always one, and Yana, you're it for the day. Girl, yeah, take a shot every time I say Salamander Sam. Salamander, moist skin. Oh, Lord have mercy. We should play a drinking game. Hey, real talk with Grace and Mercy. It's just ridiculous. What you say? They aren't the top couple. Never will be. Yo, it's just, yo, it's 331 likes. Go ahead and like this video. I don't know why we have to ask for likes. Just go ahead and like the video. I love y'all. Y'all love me. Let's just like it. Just tap 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 tap. And it's just crazy. But what did she even? Oh, this is a great question. This is a whole new live. What did she even see in Marquez? But I will say this. Think about your high school love, right? Think about the person that you was with in high school. If you had a boyfriend, girlfriend in high school, just think about who you was with. You thought that person was everything. That was your first real boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. And that person could do no wrong, right? So we don't always get it right in high school. We don't always do that. So they done took high school on into adult life and they just stuck. They just stuck. Just stuck. Hey, Mel's Red. Yeah, it was puppy love. And it went on. Leo says puppy love and it went on. What's she seeing Ken? Now, in Ken, she had a new life. You know, she going to the gym. She had a body goal, maybe. Maybe she saw Ken and Ken with body goals. I don't know. But did you find it strange that he said when he saw her, he kind of ran from her? He said, "I ran away from her. I was trying to get away from her." What are you talking about? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. She said my judgment was flawed. I hear you. Look, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here because y'all, I don't know if y'all gonna be around at 12 o'clock in like 45 minutes, but True Tea and Here for Hot Tea and myself are gonna go live and we're gonna talk about some hot topics. That's why I had to come on here and talk about Love Marriage Huntsville because True not watching Love Marriage Huntsville, so I knew we weren't gonna talk about that. So I said I got to get on here because, child, we got to talk about this. Oh yes, yes, Mel's red phone, baby. My high school are the state champs, honey. They went to Hattiesburg. They beat Hattiesburg, and it is fantastic. Thank you, Mel's red phone. Absolutely. Shout out to Grenada, Mississippi. Yes, I think it's gonna be on True's page. It's gonna be on True's page. So we're just gonna be talking about some hot topics. So we're gonna give y'all what y'all need on a daily basis. Y'all go ahead and like this video. Um, where did 2017 come from? Marquez gave a whole new timeline. What? Wait a minute, before I go, let me see what Candy's talking about. Y'all remember this? Millie Chun, where did 2017 come from? Marquez gave a whole new timeline. Y'all, I can't. When I tell you I cannot. I simply cannot with Marquez. I cannot. Salamander Sam, that's it for me. That's all I see. Moist skin slithering across my television. That's it. I'm gonna go, y'all, so I can readjust. I gotta get some stuff together. And because I'm gonna be on there for an hour because I gotta be out of here later on. But y'all, I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow morning at 11 Eastern time is the holiday party at the White House. So if you are around, I'm gonna try to go live so we can have the experience together. I wanna have the experience with you. Um, so I'm gonna do my best. She said go back to Kimmy's tasting and listen to the dates Ken and Trish gave. Okay, I have to go. Something happened to my TV and took all of my recordings away. Now I have to look at everything on demand. That bothers me. But y'all have a good day. Y'all have what's today? Monday. Y'all have a great week. And we will reconvene Wednesday. I'll be just getting back. We're not gonna have live hot topics Wednesday morning. We're not gonna have that Wednesday morning. We may have it Wednesday night. Yay, Grace and Mercy. It was nice meeting you. I appreciate it. But it was so great. I'm glad you had a good time. So I'll let y'all know what's going on. It's your girl Millie Chun. I love y'all. Oh, don't forget to get your book, The Perfect Petal, December 29th. I'll have a story time and then we're gonna talk about 2025 and how we're gonna show up. Okay? Y'all have a good week. I love y'all. Bye. Did I end it? I think I ended it. Okay, I didn't end it. My bad. Bye, y'all, for real.